My men are here to ensure order, madam. You approved Hendil's contract yourself.
When Hendil first proposed this, I had no idea things would get so bad.
And your security is my concern. Stay with your family. Keep them healthy. Look, they don't need help from outsiders right now. My men can handle this. These folks have enough trouble tending to their own. Don't need you getting sick too.
Something's wrong. More than just the illness. I just think something's not right here.
We can get more later. Hurry! Yes, just like that. Apply the salve.
Please don't let me die.
She's alive. That's all that matters. Take her to quarantine. Hear about the plague? It's really catching on. Sorry, this is about my 4th day without sleep. Are you feeling well? Can I help you? Not long. My son was its first victim, bless his heart. I'm not really a healer, just the town alchemist. But I couldn't just sit by and watch people suffer. Sallowweed aloe. It seems to hold back the illness for a time. I apply it to my patients as soon as they show symptoms. If their condition worsens, though, we put them in quarantine. Actually, we just ran out of sallowweed. A big patch grows just outside of town. Will you gather some? Amor's already got the next batch of salve prepped. Just need the sap to get back to work. Sallowweed's pretty potent stuff. Gathering it should be safe enough. As long as you don't eat it, you'll be fine. I think. Fair used to be a mining town. The workings are still down there. After folks started to get sick, we wanted to keep the worst away from the uninfected. So we put them in quarantine down below. No, not at all. Amor and I go down regularly to care for them. We set up a contract with the mercenaries to keep everyone safe. This'll all turn out fine in the end. You're back. Good. Sorry, just trying to stay on my feet. Wonderful. I'll have Amor make up another batch of aloe straight away. I hope it wasn't any trouble for you. Oh, they did? That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'm sorry, my mind is drifting. Very tired. Some of the local farm workers must have been touched by the plague. I'll send Amor and some of the mercenaries to treat them. Thank you for telling me. Yes, actually. If you could pass out the aloe to some of the villagers, I'll be able to send Amor to treat those farmhands straight away. New patients popping up every day.
Let's see, have my list here. Nelulin, who should be out fixing the sheds about now. Yeril, no doubt hiding in his home. And Arnenway. She owns this farm, probably just outside the barn here. Those are the next victims on the list.
I'll make the new batch right away, sir.
Make this batch extra potent, Amor.
It's ready, sir. I put an extra dose in. Here you go.
Hey there. I'm sick? Stars. I suppose it was only a matter of time. It is my barn, after all. Thank you. Here I thought my biggest problem was keeping the farm. Now I'm worried about catching the plague. The stars move, I suppose.
Sorry, help you? I've got a lot of work to do around here. Salve? What? Does that mean I've got the plague? Stars above. Mother won't be able to bear this. Hendil's done so much for this town, all I can do is trust him. Wish this wasn't happening to me, though. My mother, Velatos. She's at her home nearby, waiting for word about my brother. He's down in the cave, waiting for Hendil to come up with a cure. It'll be all right. Thank you.
What are you doing in my home? Don't you know who I am? It's about time. My family helped to found this stars-forsaken town. You'd think I'd be one of the first to get treated. You've done what you came to do. Get out and don't dawdle. Bad enough I have to deal with these dirt farmers. Now I'm dealing with their diseases, too?
The exits! We must be cautious. Everything's going to be fine. We're just very worried about the poor victims in the mine. Does everyone have their salve? In some cases, I'm taking a preventative stance. Hopefully that will stop the spread of the disease. The gods thank you. As do I.
There's just something not right about this. Everyone in town is so grateful to Hendil. But I don't trust him. Or that little toad Amor. My youngest son's been down there for a week. Why? No, I don't. I think he's hiding something. Those mercenaries? They guard his house night and day. Please, I know you have no reason to trust me, but at least look. It's my son. I'll meet you at my home when you're done. I live just behind Hendil. And I know you must think I'm mad, but I can feel it. This is all wrong. I know. I can't explain it, but the last few days it seems like people don't become sick until after Hendil gives them the salve. Or perhaps I'm just reading too much into this. Either way. They took him. They took Nelulin. Now both of my boys are locked away. What's he hiding? I'm not sure I understand all of this, but I was right. This plague, or whatever you want to call it, is all his fault. No idea, but it's clear. Whatever's going on has to be stopped. Please, I know you barely know me, but my sons are all I have. I don't know if I could go on, if they were to... Yes, and to do that you'll need to get past the mercenaries. The unsmiling thugs at the door won't give me the time of day. Maybe one of the others could be convinced to help you? Or maybe a disguise? I don't know.
Quite the busybody about town, aren't you? It depends on what you want to know. I'll tell you, you mentioned quarantine. To say the truth, my coin purse isn't feeling all that well. That it is. Your best bet is to grab one of our uniforms from the cabinet in the bunkhouse. Anyone up there sure to be sacked out, won't notice a thing. Just don't tell him I sent you.
You're new, right? Go on in. Just don't let them touch you.
Hurry! Amor! We've got to get back before someone notices we're gone. Someone's here. Leave him. We must find Tencano. Where am I? What happened? The quarantine? But everyone's sick down here. Am I going to die? So tired. You have to find Hendil. I don't want to die.
Hold them, Amor. You can't let them get any further. They can't know the truth.
Son, let me in! I can't find you like this! They'll kill you! Nakano! They're coming for you! Get back! Don't hurt him! It's not his fault! Please go away. I'm just trying to protect my son. Tankano, my son. He's sick. I've been trying to hide it, but everything's gone wrong. My son. He feeds off of them. Then he bends them to his will. They become his thralls. I've been bringing people down here since he first got sick. Once I find the cure, I can set everything right. I just want my son back, not this monster. Please don't hurt him. I can still make this right. I can still...
The new blood smells fresh. Please, Father, let them in.
Why did the gods curse him? Oh, my son. I can't believe it. After everything I did to protect him. I don't know. They were under Tankano, the monster's control. I don't know what'll happen now that he's gone. All we can do is hope. I understand. I don't deserve freedom. Report me to Natanui. She can take me in. I can't face all those families. Can I wait here? I won't run. I'll... Tie me up. I'll wait for her to come for me.
Please, my sons, what's happened? What? He's a monster. Who could do such a thing? Nelulin, did you find him? Thank the stars. Wait, what about Ewelian? He's been in there so long. No, my boy, my Ewell. Hendil, where is he? Where is that bottle sniffer? Stop! Just walk away. I appreciate what you tried to do, but just walk away now. That's right. I'll collect Nelulin on the way out. I think maybe we'll retire to the countryside. That sounds nice. Goodbye.
You look familiar. Have we met before? Ah, Vulkelgard, of course. Welcome to Tanzelville. Perhaps you will get through to Her Majesty where we could not. Queen's favourite, I'm glad you're here. We came to Tanzelville to honour the spirits of our ancestors, and now they seem bloody well determined to kill us all. An excellent question, for which I have no answer. My dear sister, your queen, brought us here to perform a ceremonial ritual. It's a bit of political theatre, really. Gain the blessings of the dead and all that rubbish. If danger doesn't find her, she'll seek it out and invite it home to dinner. She's in the ruins just ahead, conspiring with the battle reeve. They're determined to complete the ceremony. Do be a loyal subject and see that she survives, won't you? I swear, it's like being home for a New Life festival. The family's been drinking since noon, and everyone wants you dead. Oh, you know how it is. In the waters off the island, there are great sea beasts. Smaller creatures cling to their sides, eating the scraps they leave behind. It's just the same with nobility on land. Tradition. Whenever a new monarch takes the throne, there are endless rituals and ceremonies. I myself was more than halfway through the 88 days of liturgical chanting required to take the throne. Then my dear sister returned. Oh, yes, when our father, King Hidalith, may he reign in glory, passed away, she was slated to begin the ceremonies. But then she left, just poof, gone, before she even entered the Sapiarch's labyrinth. Just so. And so it fell to me to spend the requisite 3,555 days studying Altmeri custom and ceremoniarchy. But I digress.
We call upon our honored ancestors to pass on their memory and wisdom.
Your ancestors disavow you, false one. The Veiled Queen is the rightful heir, and Norian shall end your reign.
Well, that could have gone better. Maybe it's all that royal we nonsense. We call upon our ancestors. It's all rather condescending, isn't it? Don't remind me. This ceremony is supposed to show Auradon that I honor our people's culture and heritage. It's supposed to show that our ancestors see me as the rightful heir. I guess our ancestors have ideas of their own. I don't know. It mentioned Norian, my advisor. You met him in Volkelgard, I believe. My friend, something has gone wrong here. I hate to ask your aid again, but I must. There are 2 priestesses elsewhere in the ruins, women I trust. If Norian has turned against me, I fear for their lives. Stand with them as they perform their parts of the ceremony. Keep them safe. These ceremonies are important to my people, which makes them important to me, I guess. Continue the rituals, of course. The priestesses are waiting on me. No unquiet dead will keep me from finishing what I began here. It's as I said, the ceremonies are for the people. They've always been a part of crowning a new Altmeri monarch. The people are already nervous about my extended absence. They need to know they can trust me. I've no idea who the Veiled Queen might be. Perhaps the leader of that Veiled Heritance group? And in my estimation, Norian would sell his own mother if he thought he'd get a good price at the market. Norian was a staunch supporter of my father, and after him, Naaman's bid for rule. He was very vocal in his disappointment when I returned and took the crown. For Norian, it's all a power game, and I wasn't playing his way. Truly, I had hoped Astanya led some kind of small splinter group, or gave a grandiose name to a group of thugs. If they can strike at a whole town, get to me here through Norian, stars, they're a real threat. Continue the rituals, of course. The priestesses are waiting. It must be Norian. Thrice damned skeever that he is. He's also an accomplished mage. To control them so utterly, he must be nearby. I'm sure he'll show his face soon enough.
Careful, don't get too close to the stone. It appears to be emanating dark necromantic energies. I'm not entirely certain, but it does look menacing, doesn't it? These stones appeared overnight, at key locations throughout the ruins. It's no coincidence that the ancestral spirits went mad that very day. I'm certain there's a connection. No, it doesn't, does it? There are dark forces at work here. I have a powerful Altmer holy symbol used for blessings at this site. I thought I might try using it on the stone, but I'm afraid I haven't the nerve. Would you be willing to try it? My gods, it worked! You've destroyed the stone! Keep it for the time being. You may need it. If any more of these stones turn up, I'll find you. In the meantime, I should inform the Queen of our progress.
Help me! She's gone mad! Did you see her? She tried to kill me. Colanway is an ancestral spirit that haunts this grove. She's always been a mischievous one.
but I've never seen her so violent. She's lying in wait, ready to pounce as soon as I lower my defenses. I can't complete the Queen's ceremony unless you banish her from this plane. Be careful. She'll tear your throat out if you give her half the chance. Ritual. May the spirit of our ancestors bless us and guide us. May we honor their memories with our actions and our thoughts.
The ancients bless you for your prayers. May the ancients guide you through your days.
May we be honored by your humble prayers and offerings to
The
us.
ritual is complete. You may go.
What fascinating artifacts these stones are. I wonder where they came from. What fascinating artifacts these stones are. Not until the last of the stones has been destroyed. Only one remains as far as I can tell.
Something's happened. The spirits appear to be growing docile again. You've done it. The madness has left them, and the ancestral spirits are at peace. I can still sense residual necromantic energy, so be careful. The stones were powerful. We may feel their influence for some time to come.
My friend returns. Are the rituals completed? Are the priestesses safe? That's a relief. Thank you. Now comes the tricky bit. The final ritual must take place inside the ancestral tombs, where, I would imagine, the most powerful dead dwell. If I am to be queen, I must look fear in the face and conquer it. How can I ask my people to have faith in me if I don't have faith in myself? I was a warrior before I became queen. I can handle myself. But you're determined, and I know you're foolhardy enough. I would welcome your company. I can handle myself. I was a warrior long before I became a queen.
Your Majesty, let me come with you.
I should warn you. 3 coins say Norian is down in the crypts. Well, no. But to control these spirits so completely, he'd have to be close. The crypt is a winding complex with plenty of places for quiet spellcasting. I'm prepared for anything. If he's sided with this veiled queen, he's a traitor. That means we end him here and now. Are you with me?
You are no queen, Tyler. You are a spoiled child. Give up this charade and let the veiled queen lead off.
The things I endure for my people.
My sword is thirsty.
The ancestors have forsaken you.
I'm glad you're down here, my friend. Destroy that crystal over there. I'll take out the crystal by the door.
The Veiled Queen will lead us.
I feel the ancestors guiding me.
Why struggle, I will. This can only end.
It feels good to draw my sword again.
Beyond this door lies the ancestral chamber at the very heart of Tenzelwil. If I complete the ritual and receive the ancestors' blessing, the people will finally accept me as King Tamlin's heir.
I serve the faith. She is our true.
Praise your people. You also do not consort with self.
Mercy and civility.
Norien got what he deserved. Time this ritual was ended. May the ancestors bless us with their wisdom and protection.
The ancestors honor your prayers. May the light of the Eight bless you and guide you.
Let your reign be long and peaceful.
It's finished. Let's get out of this dark place. Follow me.
You risked everything to help me. I won't forget it. You're too modest. Thank you, my brave and noble friend. Until we meet again, wherever the road may take us. Go carefully on the road, my friend. You're a valuable resource to the Dominion. And me, of course. Of course, my friend. Our little adventure here has brought up a few questions of my own. Worried about them turning like Norien? I don't believe so. Norien was old guard and never very fond of me. Most of the others awaiting us on the road honestly want change.
Outright traitors like Norien we end, no question. The problem is that traitors like Norien are only fanning the flame. If I can't win over my people, the Heritants will be dealing with me instead of the other way round. We have dozens of stops along the road, speaking at farms and holdfasts. My next big event is in Skywatch, I believe. They're throwing a festival, and I'm to make a public appearance with my sister-in-law, Estri. Always thrilling. There's no love lost there, no. My brother took the news of my return fairly well, all things considered. I'm not sure his wife has it in her to be as forgiving. She wanted to be queen.
One day, over a drink, you must tell me what happened down there. For now, the Queen's safety is my primary concern. Razum Dar has been investigating threads in the Veiled Heritance plot. We think he's caught a break in Matisen, and he could use some help. Head up there and lend him a hand, will you?
What will I do? What am I going to do? They've been taken. The Queen's entourage. They were taken right out of our camp. A madman, a mage, teleported them away. The look in his eye. He cackled something about the veil. It lies just beyond this cave. I've tried to summon up the nerve, but I just can't. Will you go after them? I have these teleportation scrolls. You could use them. Get everyone out. I hope you can find them. Irene, the Queen. She'll be so worried. We were in transit. Irene, Her Majesty, I mean. She's taking a tour of the realm, and her closest advisors travel with her. No, well, she's a faster traveler than the members of her entourage. Min Teal has gotten a bit soft since leaving the military. Nulatel isn't very confident on a horse, and Marian won't keep his hands to himself. Makes travel difficult. I'm not sure. His face seemed familiar somehow. Maybe a few years ago. During the signing ceremony? Sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Go away! It's all mine! Sir Nesselmo said so. Are you using that weapon? I bet I could get a fair price for it. A mage. He teleported us all here, and started casting some spells, and... Oh, that really is a nice pair of boots you're wearing. Could I just see... Oh, they're somewhere back there. I couldn't get Minantil or Marian to give up their shirts. And I really wanted Nulatel's pants, but he refused. Misers. You sure you don't have anything to trade? Ah, beautiful. Look at this handwriting. Senesimo has to have
An accountant's
more
greed
rare
is
books
rarely
around here
distracting.
somewhere.
Come speak with me. Clever. Very clever. Poor woman. Even taken beyond these walls, no accountant is ever freed from her greed. I am Sir Nesselmo. Welcome to my laboratory. Oh, I'm testing them, much like I did to Lanatale. Each now resides in a small world of their own making. I'm fascinated by emotion, the power it holds. I'm afraid to say, but they're not doing very well. Oh, what a splendid idea. External stimulus in the mix. Here are open portals to their little worlds. Succeed or fail, this should be simply fascinating. Min Antil's men suffered in death. Min Antil was a great general, strict to paramount.
Get away from me! Don't touch me! I'll kill you, you hear me? I'll kill you! Thank you. Thank you so much. I can think again. Didn't recognize the face, but the armor. That was my old armor from my campaigning days. I had no idea. All this rage, this hatred must have been bubbling within me for years. The sooner I'm clear of this place, the better I'll feel. Speak with you soon, soldier.
A very disgraced general overcomes her anger? How very uplifting. The picture of true love, those two.
Isn't she beautiful? Where has she been all my life? We'll be together forever. No, she's the love of my life. Nothing you can say will change that. I just wish this cave wasn't so dangerous. The poor thing gets scared around these strange mushrooms. Yes, I'm an alchemist. Before I met this fine lady, I was worried about magical manipulation for some reason. Anyway, I was going to collect spores, create a potion to guard against a... Did I mention we're to be married? Oh, the recipe's in my pack, I'm sure. Don't know where my pack's gotten to. Why would you need... Yes, my sweet? What was that you said?
Marian's passions control him. It's so easy to make Miriam happy. For a time. Marian finally finds love as a slave.
I'm all he can think about. Delicious.
He loves alchemy. Everyone mixes well with him.
He'll never turn from me, you know.
If Marian dies here, he dies happy. You'd deny him that? It's so easy to make Marie unhappy. For a time. Marion finally finds love as a slave.
Marion's love is like a fine wine. So heady.
Don't ruin such an innocent love.
No!
What's
Marion
happening?
is mine! All mine!
What happened to me? What was that thing? Marry it? That's ridiculous. I'm already married. And I'm always careful. I never bring up marriage with another woman. That's just asking for trouble. Ah, very nice. From Eminelia, right? Rather fetching, even if she is high-strung. Thank you, my new friend.
True love denied? How interesting. How cruel.
It's so cold. Can barely move. Never get out of here. Not sure I want to. It's got to be colder. Out there. And it isn't here. Please, build us a fire. Warm us up and we can go. I brought a few things in with me. Oil, some flint and tinder. And I think I saw a pile of straw somewhere while I was wandering around. Just hurry.
Knowing secrets is like slowly freezing to death. Painful, numbing. Nulatel, the Queen's Herald, the most knowledgeable man in the old Merry Court. Amazing, isn't it? The Queen chose a herald who can barely stand speaking to others.
So warm. Never thought I'd feel warmth again. You were right. It's so much warmer out here. The cold in there, terrible. Yes, I am. Thank you. I just couldn't take that first step. I felt safer freezing to death than I did trying to leave the cave. Damned, but the mind is a strange thing. Your kindness shall be remembered. Until we speak again.
He fears others, yet you force him from seclusion. How kind.
Thank you for your help, but sadly you're no longer useful. Strike now!
You've done it. The rest of the lady's entourage has gone on ahead. Did you deal with the madman? Saneselmo? Now that name I remember. Used to be a member of the Queen's inner circle. You have my deepest gratitude for your service today. I'll be sure the Queen learns of your bravery. I'm sure Irene herself would thank you were she here. As I said, he used to be a member of the Queen's inner circle. He knew Marian, Minantil, and the rest very well, until he was expelled. I'm trying to remember. This was a bit ago, around the signing of the Aldmeri Dominion Charter. If I recall correctly, his wife left him. There was an investigation, something about the experiments he was conducting. Yes, you've got it. That was it. He was casting spells to manipulate emotions in others. That kind of control over another person's mind. It was driving him insane, I think. Yeah, glad you took care of that one.
Bakruti is pleased to see you. An excellent selection. Are you ready to reveal the rewards? Quite valuable. Ha! Choose a reward. Choose a crate, my friend. Select your rewards, my friend. Which crate do you choose? Heart of Mara, a bonus reward! Bakruti is envious. Exceptional. Make your choice. Bakruti is waiting. Wabacat, a bonus reward. A lovely sweetmeat. Greetings, my friend. Are you ready? There could be outstanding rewards in here. Let's see. Until next time.